No one tells you this when you start working with technology. They tell you about the innovation, the disruption, the future you will build with your own two hands, line by line. They talk about the perks, the open offices, the casual dress code, but they don't tell you the quiet truths that define your days, and too often, your nights. The blinking cursor at 2 a.m., the hum of servers, the silence after a successful deploy. Not a complaint, an acknowledgement shared by anyone who has stared at a bug they couldn't replicate and felt the quiet satisfaction when the tests finally go green. The concept of done in technology is a shimmering mirage. You learn this early on. A project isn't finished. It's stable for now. A feature is just released into the wild. Then come bug reports and requests. Security evolves. Your checklist never truly empties. You're not building monuments. You're tending a living ecosystem, constantly weeding, pruning, planting. The work is a river. Currents shift with users, threats, and hardware. Last year's elegant becomes today's debt. Satisfaction comes from stewardship. Done for now is victory. A clean slate for the next iteration. There is a profound asymmetry in technology. When everything breaks, the world is loud. Calls, alerts, urgent tickets, your name said with desperate hope. Failure is a spectacle. Success is silence. When the system hums at scale, no one messages you. No meetings to celebrate normal. Success is invisible, the absence of problems. Millions carry on, unaware of the machinery you tend. You learn to love the hum as its own kind of praise. Your best work goes unnoticed. Crises averted, bugs caught in staging, patches applied before the exploit. A surprising amount of your time is translation, bridging their experience and the system's reality. They want the magic trick, not the mechanics. Explain cost and complexity without shattering the magic. So you learn to use analogies. A database is a library, a server an engine, an API, a translator. Eyes glaze. People are busy. They trust you. You absorb complexity so they don't have to. A living abstraction layer. You practice the art of yes, but translating into time, money, and resources is as critical as writing code. You're hired for code, design, debugging, the craft you honed for years. Then you learn the hardest problems are human. Miscommunication, vague requirements, shifting priorities, politics. Bugs live in the silence between teams. Technology is where human error surfaces. You become a detective. Old emails, scattered documentation, hazy meetings. What was the intent? Who decided what? You study people and process. The problem isn't the database, it's the schema no one agreed on, not the algorithm. Unclear goals. Great tech needs an engineered human environment to survive. Working in technology is managing uncertainty. Every deployment is an act of faith. You can test everything and still step into the unknown. You trust a web of parts you don't fully control. Calculated hope, rituals to impose order on chaos, then the moment of truth. The first minutes are everything. Is anything on fire? Relief washes over the room. You build resilience, the quiet confidence to face whatever comes next. This way of working bleeds into life. You can't turn it off. All day you scan for failure, identify risks, debug complexity. Your brain gets very good at it. You see systems everywhere and their weak points. At home, it's a blessing. You apply the same method to everything. And a curse, you analyze instead of just experiencing. You notice single points of failure everywhere. Endearing and exhausting. You plan contingencies by reflex, so you practice presence. Not everything is a problem to solve. And yet, after the endless tasks, silent successes, frustrating meetings, human errors, and restless mind, you remain. You stay. You wouldn't choose anything else. Because there's deep satisfaction in bringing order to chaos, making things work, fixing what's broken, building something useful that helps people, whether they know your name or not. There's a certain magic. Puzzles solved, ideas made real. You stay for flow, for teammates, for the thrill of the fix and the clarity that follows. You are a guardian of the intricate, invisible machinery that powers the modern world. Most people will never see what you do, But if you stop, everything stops.